Feels like I just got here. I will not spawn. Hello, traveller. Welcome to Dungeons and Democracy. I am your Dungeon Master, Sean Morley, owner, operator of the stream. How are we all this evening? Happy Premium Friday, everyone. Happy Premium Friday, Dragon Garland. Happy Premium Friday, Wimp Dork Funky. Happy Premium Red. Happy Premium TK Mad Max. How are we doing? I think it's going to be a slightly quieter stream than normal, simply because I think people go off this weekend and they go and do things, which honestly suits me just fine. As ever, I'm still working out kinks with the Dungeons and Democracy experience, so it suits me to have a fully streamlined evening. Hello, Big Papa Peter. I hope you are having a good Premium Friday. Do you have a 4-day weekend? Yeah, this is flanked by bank holidays, so it's a big one. Not for me, self-employed, doesn't nothing makes any difference to me. But I know a lot of people are out and about, traveling, seeing people. They're living life, they're living big. Because we randomly get the University Tuesday. Okay. Yeah, all right, you could put that in the more phrase. Nothing really does make a difference to me. You're still expected to feel jovial about the long weekend, though? Yeah, sure, I'll join in. I'm calling it Premium Friday. We're going to go into a slightly modified dungeon. Maybe, if we've got fewer people in this evening, it's going to help it. There's going to be less clashing, less friction, less argy-bargy. Maybe the whole system is going to work. I do want to say as a disclaimer that I was in the middle of changing some stuff and I got interrupted, and it should still work, but I didn't do all the kind of testing I normally would like to do, so slightly more chance than normal it will break, or a chance that all my fixes have worked fine and that there's no problems. Not likely, but possible. For the people who have never seen Dungeons and Democracy before, let me start at the top. Dungeons and Democracy is a completely democratic RPG experience where everyone in chat creates and controls a single character. Every action that this player takes must be decided as a democratic collective. The first command you need to know is !motion. You say !motion, and next to that you submit your proposal for what should our character do next. This is the first step of decision making, proposing an action. From there, we must see if other people have any interest in this action. So everyone else is invited to accept or reject that motion. If it is rejected, it is gone. If it is accepted, then the motion goes through to debate. To participate in debate, chatters can use the commands for or against to provide arguments in favour or against the proposed action. If there are ever 7 arguments for a given proposal, it immediately goes to a vote. Ooh, best viewers on Stream Boo. Sounds great. Let me just try and write that in. /ban. I've typed it wrong. Additionally, rather than voting on the proposal or arguing for the proposal, you could amend the proposal. So if there is a action proposed and you think, we should change that a little bit, that's not as good as it could be, you can use !amend to amend the proposal. This will be subject to the same procedures as the motion. It must be accepted, it can be debated on, and if it wins its vote, it overwrites the current motion and becomes the current motion. So it doesn't immediately become an action. It's just now the current proposal. And if you think, I don't want to debate it, we've had enough of debate, the country's had enough of experts, you can simply move to vote, and there will be a vote taken on whether you want to take a vote. If the vote on whether or not you want to vote wins, then you take a vote. So just to recap, here are your actions. Motion proposes a new action. Accept or reject will judge if this proposal is even worth debating. For or against will provide arguments for the current proposal. Amend proposes an amendment to the current proposal. Move to vote suggests that we stop discussing this and we simply have a vote right now. And aye or nay is how you cast your vote on a motion or amendment once it has moved to the voting stage. I would like to say that this becomes a lot clearer when we're doing it rather than me explaining it, but that's only slightly true. Also, there are two more commands that you need to know. Point of information allows you to request information from me or the current motion's proposer. So if we're in a room and you want to know more information about what's in the room, you want to say, what can the characters smell or hear? You could use a point of information. Or if a proposal has been made on action and you want to go, why have you proposed that? What does this word mean? All of those you would use point of information. Point of order is for you to point out a violation of the rules or some form of perceived violation of procedure or some sort of improper procedure of some kind or another. Hopefully we don't need to use that one, but it's there to keep everyone honest and make sure the procedures are followed. Before we begin, are there any questions? Have we understood this? I think this stream's alignment is somehow chaotic lawful. I would say that's true. It's not pure chaos because it has been formalized. But it is as chaotic as a formalized system can get. I haven't understood literally anything, but you said I'll pick it up. I said it's only partially true that you'll pick it up. But no, I think it will. Democracy's not turned on yet. Maybe I should turn it on. Maybe we should crack on. Let's get into it. So, that was your tutorial. The first thing you have to do is to decide some basic elements of your character. I've simplified this to just two attributes. What is your character's name, and do they have a special ability? Is there something your character can do? What's this for? This is for this. Ah, the Raiders are here. Welcome, Raiders. You have arrived at just a perfect time. We're just about to turn democracy on. A shout out to a good Pete. How are the Pete picks? Was GIMP suiting you well? Are you using GIMP? What are you using? We're just about to start our campaign. And we're just about to name our character and work out if they have a special ability. You love GIMP? I've used a bit of GIMP, but I don't know my way around GIMP. Hello, Fluff. Democracy is going on now. So, your job. Okay, we've got a motion from Funky Mr. Chicken. It just says no. I don't know what that means. You're welcome to accept or reject this motion. Hello, bye-friendly giant. Giant is Chrissy? Ah, that's been rejected, I'm afraid. Name. We've got a proposed name for our character, Jimmy Gimp. You can accept or reject this motion. Vote with your heart. One for accept. There's a target of 3. One more and it goes through to debate. The motion is now open for debate. The proposal is that we call the character Jimmy Gimp. You can provide arguments with for or against. Okay, so we have one argument, which is that Lucy Leffler just doesn't like it. That's one argument. Any more arguments in favour or against? Presumably someone proposed this, so they must have something in favour. It feels spiritual. Let's make it happen. We've received a proposed amendment to actually call it Jommy Grimp. You can accept or reject this amendment by doing accept or reject. It's not looking good for Jommy Grimp. Jommy Grimp's gone. We are still debating calling our character Jimmy Gimp. Sorry, Big Popper, you missed it. If ever 7 arguments appear in favour or against calling the character Jimmy Gimp, then we immediately move to a vote. That is now the can do better. An argument against. Charismatic leader, argument for. Good gender neutral name. What, Jimmy? Jimmy Gimp? Okay, there is now a vote happening. Do you want to call the character Jimmy Gimp aye or nay? You know what? I think the way it deals with this integer is different, and actually it needs 6 arguments, perhaps. Okay. 4 ayes versus 5 nays. I'm going to let the vote go on a little bit longer until there's a more clear winner here. Dr. Butters abstained. Okay, we need a tie break here. I do want to say that I believe... Okay, I'd call that a tie break. Vote results. All right. That's been rejected. That's not the name. Special ability, proficient in GIMP. Yeah, do you mean like the fetish wear? Like the... I don't know. Is GIMP a kind of fetish wear? Or is a GIMP just a kind of... a name of a kind of... as GIMP is a type of a guy? Well, you can accept or reject as you please. Okay, 1 for reject, 1 for accept. GIMP is an image manipulation program. Yeah, it's not just that though, is it? Okay, that's gone. Before you do a new proposal, I just want to refresh this. I think some changes I put through haven't happened. It's going to go black, and then it's going to make a new HTML request, and then we'll get it back again. And then we'll get it back again, I said. Yeah, okay. Democracy on. There should be some small changes I've made that didn't look like they were occurring there. Okay, we've got a name proposal. Human, normal guy. You can accept or reject this proposed name. 2 acceptances through. Okay. I've never seen a name with a semicolon in it, so I think that's quite exciting just from the off. This is now open for debate. If we receive 6 arguments at any given time. Oh, okay. So we've received a proposed amendment, huge man, normal girl. You can accept or reject this amendment here. Move this a little bit out of the way. Do you want to accept or reject huge man, normal girl? No semicolon, easy to understand. Okay, the amendment is now open to debate. Huge man, normal girl. You can't add an amendment while we're discussing an amendment. You've got to wait for this one to be processed. That's 2 people. Being huge should be normal. Yeah, all right. That's an interesting argument. That's an interesting take on it. Okay, they're gender fluid. Yeah, all right. I'm understanding. I'm following what's happening right now. This has now gone to a debate. Is this still only the name of the character? Yeah. Unless Huge Man is the name and Normal Girl is the special ability. I don't know. I think it's on the proposer to make these things more clear. It looks like Huge Man, Normal Girl's gone through. Now, can I ask a point of information of the proposer of Lucy Lefty? Do you see this? No, do you know what? I'll deal with it if it becomes an action. Vote results. The amendment has passed and will replace the current motion. Lucy Lefty, may I ask, do you see this as just a name, or is it a name and a special ability? This is just a name, okay. In your opinion, that's fine by me. Do we have... I know it's saying that, but actually it's not actually a vote right now. That must be a bug I didn't fix.
Elo.
It's still asking for arguments and stuff. Sorry, that's a bug. It's not really on vote mode. You still have to debate it or argue or move to vote. The fact it's saying there's a vote's an error. To move to vote, Monkey. Big Popper, I know you're trying to vote, but there isn't actually a vote now. Okay, now there's a vote. Thank you for the resub, NBT. If you did indeed resub. Okay, you have successfully moved to vote and it's gone through. Great. I think there was an error in how it proceeded, but we are getting somewhere. So this is Huge Man, Normal Girl. Are we happy with that? I've understood that correctly. That's just a name. Okay, what's that? Let me just do something. I think the reason that the updates aren't looking like they've gone through is because I didn't update a thing on the website, and I'm just going to update one file and then we'll be back. You got a honey chicken burrito in honor of me? How come that? In what sense does it honor me? I'm not saying I'm not honored, but it implies you have a link in your head between me and that burrito, and I'd just like to know what it is. What's the background of? This is where the world takes place. In the kingdom of random syllable. Pow, random syllable. Bum. In the kingdom of Pow Bum. That's where we live. Yeah, someone got some petrol on the mountain, which is a bit rude. Okay, democracy is back on. We need a special ability, and then we're ready to begin. Ability stays the same size, changes the scale of the world around them. Okay, sure. We've had one rejection, but I think we should hear it out. Hello, Industrial Pet. We're discussing if our character's special ability should be to change the scale of the world around them while only they on the planet stay the same size. The motion is now open for debate. Use for or against to submit your arguments. If we get 6 arguments, we immediately move to vote. Okay, it sounds like main character syndrome. Okay. Can't get stuck in a well. The ability should be random. OP would not stay huge. That's true. Huge is relative. So if you change the entire world, there's a risk you wouldn't be huge anymore. Okay, we've heard lots of arguments, most of them negative, but this has triggered a vote. Do you want the motion to pass, aye or nay? We've heard the arguments. It sounds like main character syndrome. The ability should be random. They wouldn't stay huge. Scaling is the least interesting transform and it would be OP. But in favor of it, you couldn't get stuck in a well. Okay, I can see which way the wind is blowing. That's not going to be the special power. Not popular enough. Remember, you have to play to the room, right? You got to play to the audience. What would entice them? Next motion, please. Oh, that's quite nice. You can talk to cats. What do you think? Accept or reject? Okay, the motion is now open for debate. Do we want this character to talk to cats? Use arguments for or against to give your most persuasive arguments. Oh, an amendment has been proposed, which is that cats can talk to them. Point of information, can they talk back? No, only if you have this power can cats talk back. You can accept or reject this proposed amendment. Okay, the amendment is now open for debate. Would you rather that cats can talk to you or you can talk to cats? Provide your arguments with for or against for overwriting this motion with this proposal. All they do is ask for tuna. Yeah, cats probably know loads of exciting... Probably need to make the argument text a little smaller here. Okay, voting is now open for overwriting this motion with this proposal. Okay, it's looking good. It's looking very good. I think I can safely call this. Vote results. The amendment has passed and we were replaced by the current motion. And the current motion is that cats can talk to them, meaning you. That cats can talk to you. But you can't talk to them. You can listen to cats. Okay, Funky Mr. Chicken is saying there's nothing to vote about. Do you want to take a vote, aye or nay? If you get 6 ayes before you get 6 nays, there's no debate and you go straight to a vote. Okay, no debate, you've moved straight to a vote. I could have sworn I fixed that bug. All right, put that motion back in. I couldn't recreate the bug when I was testing and I thought I'd fixed it, but it's still here. Motion, cats can talk to them. I know exactly what's causing it and I thought I'd fixed it. All right, so it looks like we've still got it. And I'll put this straight to a vote as well. Oh, okay. No, an amendment has come through from Grugra, which is that we can converse with cats, which implies a two-way communication. So you can accept or reject this amendment. The amendment is now open for debate. We're looking for arguments in favour or against replacing the proposal that cats can speak to you but you can't speak to them with another proposal that you can just speak freely between you and cats. And that's a positive that you need to explain daylight savings to cats. Cats load smarter than chat? Yeah, I think so. Unless you get loads of chats of cats talking through smartphones and laptops. But Doctor says it's not as funny. All right, the vote has been called. Do you want to replace this motion with this proposal? Okay, I can see which way the wind is blowing. Vote results. The amendment has passed and will replace the current motion. The current motion up for debate is the character has the ability to converse with cats. Okay, there's been an amendment that rather having the ability to converse with cats, it's that you're limited to conversing verbally with cats and you can't speak with any other species. Gone. That's gone. Okay, get back to debating this. Funky is suggesting that we move to vote now. Okay, there is a small chance this will cause the bug to come back. We'll see. Now you're voting on it. If this wins, then that's your ability. If it loses, we're back to thinking. Okay. I think I can see which way this is going. So the next action is that cats can talk to you, but you can't speak to cats. All right, that's your special ability. Cats talk to you. You can't talk to cats. Are we happy with this? As a little just sign of how things are going so far, are we happy with our character, Huge Man, Normal Girl? Using democracy, you've elected to play a character called Huge Man, Normal Girl. Your special ability is that cats talk to you, but you can't talk to cats. Oh, it was amended? The amendment passed. Oh, was there an error? Okay, I'm still fixing things up. Cats can talk to them. Oh, all right. What was it? Can converse with cats? I guess it didn't pass the stuff around properly. All right. Exclusively? Is it exclusively with cats? Not exclusively. You just can talk with cats in addition to whatever else you could have done. It's not exclusively. Okay. All right. We're 40 minutes into the stream. We have our character. Are we ready to begin our big adventure? Are you ready to dungeon? I'm going to reject that. Reject motion. Democracy off. You want to get a drink first? What kind of drink are you going to get? Like, is it just putting something in a cup, or is something going to need to boil? Are there cats in this world? Well, yeah, in the entire world, yeah. We're going into a universe that contains cats. Have I specifically put a cat in your path? You'll have to wait and see. Well, hang on. Democracy on. Should we? Do you need a break? Do you need to take a break? I've given you democracy so you can decide when it's time to begin. Will your fingertips really regenerate? Okay, you're debating Go Piss Girl. Any arguments for or against? Any amendments? Why didn't your point of information come through? Just making some notes on all the bugs I can see in the code. Do you want the motion to happen? Aye or nay? Let me know. Okay, 4 for aye, none for nay. I think I'm going to call it on that. Yeah, no one wants people to hold their piss in. Does that mean we're ready to begin? Now that pissing has been... I think voting on pissing has probably been long enough to let everyone piss and drink. Big Popper's got their drink. I think it's time to begin. Huge man, normal girl. You awaken inside a dungeon. You have no memories, and there is only one door leaving this room. On a table in front of you, you see a Zweihander two-handed greatsword, an EpiPen, a mysterious red potion, and an XL bully. You only have 2 hands and are limited in what you can carry. You are in a room with only one exit. If there is anything else you need to know, please ask. Otherwise, the next action is yours. Democracy on. Pet the XL bully? Sure. Can the dog understand cat speak? You'll have to find out. Not something you know innately, right? Okay, 2 for accept, 2 for reject. Currently on petting the XL bully. Next one is the decider. You are now debating petting the XL. Amend petting the XL bully to injecting the XL bully with the EpiPen. You can accept or reject this amendment. Okay, the amendment is open for debate. I'm going to look up what might happen. What would happen if you injected a dog with an EpiPen? Just want to do some background. You discuss this. You would debate this amongst yourselves. Yes, it turns out it depends if it's having an allergic reaction. That changes things a lot. Okay, much to think about. Okay, so point of order, do you still pet them afterwards? No, Dr. But Doctor, if that amendment replaces that, then you just inject it. XL bullies weigh a lot, so it'll probably be fine. Sure. Voting is now open for replacing pet XL bully with inject XL bully with EpiPen. Vote aye or nay. I can see which way the wind is blowing. Let's do it. Is it this training EpiPen on the table? Yeah. Okay. You are now debating injecting the XL Bully with the EpiPen. It looks like Funky Mr. Chicken has something to say about this EpiPen. It says training device, yeah. But it's... arguments placed is that it's impossible. It's impossible. FMC is correct. There's no needle. Pro, it might be having hay fever. Against, we might need the EpiPen later if we're allergic to cats. And we might be a trained vet and this could be fine. I don't know. Your special ability doesn't seem to be trained vet. It's cruelty. Not if the dog's having an allergic reaction. Okay. This motion is now up for debate. Do you want to inject the XL Bully with the EpiPen? Oh. Okay, now you're voting. Do you want this motion to happen? Yes or no? Okay, looks like that's gone through. No, it's just close to your... It's just perspective, but Doctor, it's just close to your eyes. Okay, it's not passing the motion properly, but I know that you are injecting it with the EpiPen. So you're getting it, you're extruding a needle that is so delicate, so sharp, the eye cannot see it. And you approach the XL Bully, which is calm, it's placid, it's tired. And you give it a little quick jab. And then another one. And you depress, you can feel yourself getting into an artery. You depress the lever, the thing, the plunger, that's it. You depress the plunger and you give it a full 0.15 milligram dosage of epinephrine. Is that what this called? The dog's full of epinephrine now. And you can see it's slowly undulating, bigger and smaller. Bigger and smaller. All of its airways are opening up. Its airways and its blood vessels are getting so big that the dog's just growing. The dog's just growing and growing because it's all of its airways, all of its pores are maximally expanding. It's so healthy. What you don't know is this dog ate a peanut earlier and was slowly dying. And now you've helped the dog get back to its real size of absolutely giant. This dog looks at you with love. This dog looks at you with compassion. And you know in your heart instantly, it would kill your enemies. It would bite your enemy's head. This XL Bully has attached to you like a duckling to its mother. However, this was a human adult dose, and it is vibrating ever so slightly. And you can hear its stomach's churning. It's restless. It's nervous. And while you can't sense it, it's also experiencing arrhythmia and tachycardia. but it loves you. It loves you. It's essentially hopped up. The dog is not well, but this dog loves you to bits. It gives you a massive big lick. It comes right up, gives you a big old lick all the way up, and then somehow it runs all the way behind you and just pounces again. This dog loves you to bits. And one day, it will tear you to bits. I'm adding to your inventory one XL Bully. Loyal. Congratulations. Democracy on. Okay, Red suggests grab sword and mount dog. You can accept or reject. Motion open for debate. Grab sword and mount the dog. Your job now is to debate it, for or against. Argument against, the dog is unwell. Argument for, battle dog. Point of information, what do you mean by mount? Like a horse, you're going to sit on its back. Okay, voting is now open. Aye or nay for grab sword and mount the dog. It's pretty mixed. Let me read you the arguments again. Against, the dog is unwell. It might give the dog spinal problems. Dogs are not horses. But for battle dog, it's the next logical step. It's kind of like a horse. Okay. I mean, I know which way this is going to go. I'm basically just looking for images for the back of a bulldog's head. It's not something people tend to photograph. Will you accept... Okay, I can do this. 1 second. I'm pretty confident I can do this. Give me a second. Look, you're going to have to accept it's going to be a slightly different dog. It's not really going to look like the exact same dog, but you will get the experience of what it might look like to ride an XL Bully somewhat. Do you accept that? Accept that might just have to be the way it goes? Boo? You're boo? You would boo me? Yeah, who knows what the boo... All right, I'll look further. Sorry, I can't find the back of an XL Bully's head. XL Bully back of head PNG. No, people people photograph them side on, front on. Just people don't photograph them for the POV if you're on the back of their head. XL Bully rear shot. I'm really worried about. Dog PNG. These aren't XL Bullies. Look, you're gonna have to. Is that enough? Is this good enough? There you go. Look, there you go. There you go. Look, dog mode. You've gone fully dog moded. You should be happy. There you go. You're on the dog, and you've also got the sword as well. So we'll also move the sword. Put a rotation on that. Put that sort of near the dog, like that. Maybe in front of the dog. There you go, dog and sword, just like that. That must feel nice, hey? I think that looks pretty good. The dog's kind of blocking your view of things, but I think that's all right. Now we're role-playing. Can people just let me know? Does that feel good? Are we as one person, or are we chat on the dog? You are all the thoughts in one person's mind. You're all like, when that person stops to think, these are all the competing thoughts in their head. That's you. Okay. Can we take the potion? That's up to you. Democracy on. Name the dog Chilcott. Okay, you can... How do we hold on with a Zweihander? Yeah, good point. That's a good point of information. It looks enough like an XL bully. You can't see its face. You are holding on... The Zweihander is canonically a two-handed sword, but you're strong enough... You're not strong enough to lift it one-handed. You've got one hand on the collar and you've got one hand on the Zweihander, but it's sort of like wafting around limply. You don't have enough purchase to like... You couldn't do dog back combat with it, let's say. Okay, you're debating naming this dog Chilcott. Argument 4, it's a good dog name. Debatable. We've had a proposed amendment to name the dog Huge Dog Good Girl. You can accept or reject this proposed amendment. You are now debating naming the dog Huge Dog Good Girl. Up for listening to arguments one way or the other. Sorry, rejectors, you've got to get out of bed a little earlier. Too late, Catbox. We're already debating this amendment. Argument against Chilcott is a better dog name, someone saw. Look, I can see there's a lot of opinions around. Let's move to votes. Sean's should say good girl less. I can only play the hard cards, the hard cards that I'm dealt. Okay, move to vote. Vote as you will. For or against replacing the current motion with name the dog Huge Dog Good Girl. Okay, no one likes that. Literally not okay, apart from the freak Oracle of Truth. No one wants that. The amendment's gone. We're back. I just want to say, Sav, very clever. As the DM, I can tell you, naming something cat will not let you converse with it. Like, why should that work? That would imply that if you named a plagued cat, you could converse with it. Boo? You would boo me on Premium Friday? Rule of cool. All right, rule of cool. Yeah, all right, move to vote. Rule of cool. Aye or nay? Call the dog cat so we could converse. I might allow it. I might allow it. We'll see. We've got a horse in the chat. Well, it hasn't won it. We've got 2 horses in the chat. Sorry, Doctor. You know what? You'd convinced me as well to allow it to work, but people had already voted the way they'd voted. Catbox is suggesting we instead name the dog Fribbit, Global Trade Deficit 9000 Wonder Child Space Baby. We've got 1 accept, 2 accepts, 3 accepts. The amendment is open for debate. Let's hear your arguments for or against. It's catchy. It feels interesting in the mouth to say it. God told me that should be his name. Possibly one of the stronger arguments in history. Would look cool on a passport. Boost dog self-esteem. Not good for yelling in parks. We should call it... Oh, I can't even read that. Okay. The vote has been called. Do you want to replace them? Do you want the amendment to pass? Aye or nay? Okay, I can see which way the wind is blowing. Vote results. Name the dog Fribbit, Global Trade Deficit 9000 Wonder Child Space Baby. That is the current motion. Please debate. Any arguments for or against? Any coherent thoughts on this idea? Arguments, still not good for yelling in parks, too short. Sean will get annoyed having to say it every time. Hard to remember. It doesn't make Sean say good girl. And that's a good dog. Okay, voting is open. Aye or nay? Do you want the dog to be called Fribbit, 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 Global Trade Deficit 9000 Wonder Child Space Baby? Well, I mean, that's almost a landslide. Vote results. There is a bug, but you have called the dog Fribbit, Fribbit, Fribbit. I need to find a copy of what it actually says, given there's a bug that's not... Okay. I'm just going to copy that into the character sheet. Dog name. Fribbit, 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 Global Trade Deficit, Wonder Child Space Baby. Or Chilcot for short. I don't think so. Feels not in the spirit of the thing. Okay. Democracy's back on. It feels like nothing's really had to happen. You're still on the dog. You still have a sword. There is one exit from the room. You're not required to take it, of course. There is a motion from a good Pete. Rename the Chilcot report after Fribbit, 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 Global Trade Deficit 9000 Wonder Child Space Baby. You can accept or reject this motion. The motion is now open for debate. Do you want to rename the Chilcot report after Fribbit, 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 Global Trade Deficit 9000 Wonder Child Space Baby? Are there any arguments in favour? Ruger Smith suggests we vote now, aye or nay. Do you want to just take a vote? Or do you might need more to think about? Harry says it's a more sexed up name. Makes it sound more fun. Might get some more eyes on it. I think it's got enough attention, the Chilcot report. Don't know what the Chilcot report is. Okay, you're going for a target of 6 for ending the debate on voting on the motion. We need to move on from Chilcot patter at some point. Yeah, it's not up to me though, is it? I might agree. Do you know what? I might even agree. One more vote on end debate and vote on motion will decide what's happening. Okay. A vote has been called. Rename the Chilcot report after Fribbit, 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 Global Trade Deficit 9000 Wonder Child Space Baby. Aye or nay? Just put in enough votes so I've got a clear answer. And I do want to ask, given that the Chilcot report isn't here, I can't imagine this is going to make a huge difference to us, right? Like we're not, doesn't, what does this do for us? Nevertheless, mentally it will. Okay, yeah, it's more of a law change, sure. Oh, okay, we're on a deadlock. I don't want to break this. What's this for? Honestly, I've never been more uncertain of that. It adds texture. Yeah, all right. Okay, yeah. World building is really important. And I think having these granular details do actually help you immerse yourself in an environment. Yes, this will ensure that we definitely understand ourselves to be in the same universe as the Iraq War. Okay, so rename the Chilcot Report after Fribbert Global Trade Deficit 9000 Wonderchild Space Baby. Sure. So in this universe, there was an Iraq war, and the UK government did a report into it, and it was named after our dog, who was called Fribbert Global Trade Deficit 9000 Wonderchild Space Baby. Yeah, I understand that industrial pet. I wasn't too keen over, but what can I do? I'm just a facilitator of the global will. Is our dog a lord? Absolutely not. Our dog is an XL bully we found on a table and stabbed with an EpiPen. You should also know that when you're on the XL bully, it's hyperventilating a lot, and it is it's like vibrating quite a lot. I can't animate it very well, but it's like, always imagine it doing like this. It's like, it's hyperventilating constantly. Its heart's beating at 2,000 beats per minute. You just have to imagine that constantly. Okay, democracy on. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Motion open for debate. I need to do some thinking. I need to think about, why are we doing another Iraq war or episode? Why is it always about the Iraq war? Oh, sorry, Benimation. That's not an amendment, is it? That's just a completely unrelated suggestion. You can't amend. An amendment to a proposal is like, do this slightly differently. It's like a correction or an improvement. Drinking a potion isn't really an amendment to, in this universe, Iraq won the Iraq War, I think. Yeah, well, there's no programmery solution to that, so I always have to just get involved on that one. Okay, the arguments in favour are, as long as it helps us leave this room. It does not help. Why would it help? Why would it help us leave this room? Of course it's an amendment. It would be different. Blair would use it to justify the war in his universe. And then formatting's bad. I've let the formatting be bad. Okay, in a proposed amendment from Catbox, in this universe's Iraq war, the conflict played out in the halls of the UN by competitive backgammon players. Oh, the UN. Fine, accept or reject this proposal. It's all a bit abstract to me at present. We were so rooted in things happening in a room. We were getting on a dog, we were picking up a sword, and now we've gone onto this really big world building kick, which of course you're welcome to do. I'm just going to look up the Iraq War and just really familiarise myself, because it wasn't always against Saddam's regime, right? Didn't Saddam... Hang on. I need to check over to understand the Iraq War. You're losing your mind, 11 out of 10? Great. Amendment proposed by Harry Hardy. This Iraq War was fought by creamy muck fight from Dick and Tom in the bungalow. Amendment has been open for debate. I'm just going to let you all deal with this. I will respect the results of democracy. Okay, a vote has been opened for replacing in this universe's Iraq War, the other side won, with this Iraq War was fought by a creamy muck fight from Dick and Dom in the bungalow. But just so you know, this amendment doesn't specify that Iraq won. So I don't know what the outcome is. Well, it's vote results. The new motion is, this Iraq War was fought by a creamy muck fight from Dick and Dom in the bungalow. Sure. Point of information, which sides were Dick and Dom on? I think, well, Dick was George Bush and Dom was Saddam Hussein. Oh, Dick Cheney and Donald Rumsfeld, but they're on the same side. Dick and Dom Cheney. Does the content of Bin Laden's hard drives, is that me or do I not understand that question? Dick was George Bush and Dom was Saddam Hussein. Proposed amendment from Cat Boxman. This Iraq war was fought by a creamy muck fight from Dick and Dom in the bungalow. The winners were Iraq. Tony Blair was gunged at The Hague. You can accept the amendment is open for debate. Yes, fine. Yes, fine. What would it have been like if Iraq won the Iraq War? Would it have changed anything really, apart from... I mean, it was an invasion from the US forces into Iraq, right? It's not like Iraq was trying to invade America, and it never would have done. So, not that it would have changed globally, right? It would have been an American embarrassment like the Vietnam War, and then other than that, nothing's changed, right? Well, I mean, obviously, for the lives of the Kurds and the Shia Muslims that lived in Iraq, like the people who lived there are gonna have a shit life, but they had a shit life anyway, didn't they? Under like US occupation. So I don't know what we would have done. Yeah, replace motion with amendment. The voting's now going on. Saddam Hussein stole all the money from the Iraq Bank. Yeah, but didn't like Tony Blair and the Allied forces open it up to like shock therapy, such that like businesses came in and then extracted all the wealth out? Like the injection of US-style capitalism into Iraq didn't make it prosperous. It was just a more like if you've got a big corrupt, slimy official that's like obviously corrupt, but also like bringing in loads of businesses from the West is going to steal it in a more legitimate way, but it's still extracting the resources, right? The Gulf War is called the Gunk War. That's not really a point of information. Okay, yeah. Vote results. Here you go. People having a good Friday. Can you let me know you're having a good Friday? Okay, here's your current debate. This Iraq war was fought by a creamy muck fight from Dick and Dom into bungalow. The winners were Iraq. Tony Blair was gunged at The Hague. There would have been fewer casualties. Yeah, that's an argument in favour. Yeah, sure. There's been a call to end debate prematurely and just take a vote. If that gets 6 votes, then we just take a vote straight away. All right. We're moving straight to a vote. No debate needed. That was an error, but it went through. So it's now canonical that in this world, the Iraq war was fought by a creamy muck fight from Dick and Dom into bungalow. If I just write this down on our character sheet, like I'm not going to remember this, am I? So we'll just call this world sheet. In this world, Iraq war was fought with a... Hang on, do I need to do... Custom text extender? That's made things much worse. Why is it cut off the thing? Don't cut off the thing. Am I able to like extend it? No. How do I get you back? Try to make the font smaller. The winners were Iraq. Do I need to put loads of spaces somewhere? It's just gone. It's gone. Yeah, you having fun? I'm getting confused. I don't know how to format this text box. It contains too much information now. Anyway, you vote on something. You do a democracy. I'll figure out this text box. Develop an aversion to leaving this room. That's been suggested by Harry Hardy. You can accept or reject. That's fine. Honestly, one of the joys of this stream is that I don't feel the need to make things at an alarming rate. So that's fine by me. Make that really small. Okay, motion is open for debate. Yeah, an argument for is that Saddam could be outside. Although, in this world, the worst thing Saddam will do is throw creamy muck at you. Okay, 2 more arguments and we'd hold a vote. Don't stop us playing. Not wise to take this dog outside. Okay, voting is open. Vote with aye or nay. Do you want to develop an aversion to leaving the room? Makes my life easier, I suppose. We could just theorize what's going on in Iraq right now. Okay, no one wants that. People want to play. Understood. Gone. Shame. Spoil sports, honestly. Give potion to Fribbit, Global Trade Deficit 9000, Wonder Child Space Baby. Gone. Rejected. No one wants to hurt the dog. Head south. Okay, interesting. Much easier conceptually to understand than some recent suggestions. Okay, the motion is open for debate. There is a door to your south. Industrial Pet is amending the proposal to put potion in pocket and then head south. John has made some magical potion he's going to put in here every week until we actually use it. You don't know what I've done. Okay, the amendment is open for debate. Do you want to change head south to put potion in pocket and then head south? Okay, the arguments are the head is right in front of us. Why not? Potion looks dangerous. South is full of crocodiles and seems wise. And loot goblin. Okay, voting is now open. Do you want to change the debated motion to this one, where you take the potion first? Okay, I can see which way the wind is blowing. The amendment has passed. The new motion is put potion in pocket and then head south. Motion is currently open for debate. What are your arguments for or against? Argument for is let's go. Yeah. Good persuasive argument there. Nice to have a pocket snack. Yeah, sure. Loot Goblin, Blood of Christ. Which pocket? Yeah, you've got our pocket. You've got a kind of pouch, let's say. You're wearing you've got like a little pouch here on your tummy, like where a Teletubbies television would be. Okay, voting is open. Aye or nay? Do you want to put your potion in pocket and then head south? A papoose? Let me look up what a papoose is. Is that what I'm thinking of? There's a rapper called Papoose. There's just a rapper called Papoose. He's dominating the image search results. I guess I'll have to put Papoose clothing. No, not a papoose. Just a kind of tummy area. Thanks for describing the pocket in terms I'd understand. Well, I can see which way. Not a papoose. It's not a papoose. Do we ever Teletubby under the pocket? No, you don't ever Teletubby under your pocket. Are you a marsupial? No, look, hang on. Hoodie, tummy pocket. It's like this is a weird example, but it's you're wearing one of these and you've got this tummy pocket. You know what I mean? I don't know what it's called. You've got a tummy pocket. Yeah, it goes all the way through. Yeah, you can put your hands in it. You've got a tummy pocket where your hands can touch in the middle. I don't know if they have a name, do they? Called a kangaroo pocket, I thought. Let me look that up. Goodness. Are we wearing this hoodie with pecs and abs on? Yeah, but it's made of a kind of coarse leather because we're in a low medieval setting. It's more of a jerkin. The jerkin with a tummy pocket, okay? Can you imagine that? We're doing role playing, so you have to imagine things in your mind. You have to imagine, what if this was a jerkin, but it had a tummy pocket? Is it called a kangaroo pocket? Let me look. Kangaroo pocket. Because kangaroos, you go in from the top, don't you? With kangaroos, you go in down like this. You don't come in like this and you can meet in the middle. That was a good one, Funky. Put information. It's a pouch. It's a tummy pouch. Anyway, we're putting that away. There's your point of reference. How did we vote on this? Okay, you've put the potion in the pocket. Let me bring that with you. So the potion's coming with you. I'm just going to balance it on the dog's head for reference, if that's okay. Otherwise, it just has to go down here, away. It's going to go with the dog's head. Okay, is that all right? Or is that going to bother you? You're going to be like, no, it's in the tummy pocket. No, I like it. I just sound sarcastic. Okay, and then you head south. What will you find? You find yourself in a post office that also sells just bits, bread, milk, crisps. It's sort of like a little corner shop, but it's a post office as well. You know the kind of thing I mean, right? You can't see anyone. Yeah, you can get your pop here, you can get your... Well, you can't see anyone. You're like, maybe someone's going to be bothered by the dog. But you can't see anything. But in the corner of the room somewhere, you can hear, just quietly, a little voice hyperventilating. Oh no. Oh, an Excel bully. Oh no. But try as you might, you don't know where this voice is coming from. Something here seems desperately scared and worried. But you don't know what it is. You don't know where it is. The dog is vibrating. The dog can hear it too. You're worried. The dog feels out of control. Okay, we've got a proposal coming through. Check the counter. You can accept or reject. Okay, the motion's open for debate. Do you check the counter, or do you instead feed the dog sausages? You can accept or reject this now. Not an amendment. I'm going to allow it. I'm going to allow it. The amendment's open for debate. What sausages is a very good question, yeah. We're going to have to roll for sausages. Now, tell me honestly, you can see the same shop I can see. Would this place sell sausages? Would this place really sell sausages? Defo, there might be a pack of Dormitos. Would be allergic, you've already used your EpiPen. Okay, the vote has begun. Do you want to replace the motion up here with this amendment? Aye or nay? No. The votes aren't going through. Hang on. I'll just force it. Move to vote. There you go. The vote's really happening now. Hello, B&M Bandit. Can't vote for 30 seconds. That's sad. You'll be able to refresh that if you just put a different post. Yeah. People are finding ways around the spam filter. Okay. The amendment has passed. The new proposal to be discussed is feed the dog sausages. There'd be some cocktail sausages. Yeah, possibly. Our dog might be allergic. You've already used the EpiPen. Yeah, it's a good point. Okay, vote results. You have decided, obviously the thing's wrong, it hasn't acknowledged that the motion got amended, but you have decided to feed the dog sausages. You root around the back of the aisles. You look up and down the tight, poorly maintained space. And you manage to dig out, completely unwrapped, trapped behind the Philadelphia herb cream cheese. You find 3 completely raw, uncooked sausages. Before you can make up your mind, your vibrating dog snatches them and completely eats them, devours them in one big gulp, and then starts vibrating more and more than ever as the slugs of raw meat make it down its gigantic gullet. Ancient, rotting meat sliding into its stomach. The dog begins yelping, vomiting and shitting. The dog is vomiting and shitting great torrents of purple tar straight down the bread aisle. What have you done? What have you done? Still in the corner, scarier than ever, you can hear the skittering little voice moving behind a packet of Quavers, saying, "Oh no, The XL bully is shitting. Oh no. The bully is shitting. And yet, aside from quick little movements from the corner of your eye, you have no idea what's here in the shop with you. Democracy is back on. Some of it got in your eye. Fixed dog with potion. Fixed dog with more sausages. Okay, lots to think about, obviously. Just showing the water level of all the shit and piss that's filling up. We have an amendment, fixed dog with more sausages. The vote is now open. Whether you want to replace fixed dog with potion with fixed dog with more sausages. Hello, Martine. Does anyone want to give Martine a little blurb of what's happened so far? Okay, I'm going to take the vote results on this one. That's been rejected. The current motion being debated is fixed dog with potion. In one sentence, please. Chat is riding an XL bully that it fed raw sausages and is now shitting in a post office. Oh, and Iraq won the Iraq War. Sorry, that's 2 sentences. The arguments for fixing the dog with the potion is that what else is the potion for? It's worth seeing what happens with any random potion you find. Against is that the dog has learned to say sausages, but in a regretful manner. While you are thinking, the amount of liquid shit in the room slowly increases. We've embarrassed ourselves here, need to find a solution to the problem. Dogs like potions. Okay, that's enough arguments. Voting is now open. Aye or nay for feeding the shitting XL bully a potion? Looks like that's going to win. Okay, let me just think. Let me just have a moment to think. Okay, I think I've got it. With 91.6% of the vote, you have chosen to fix the shitting gigantic XL bully that you are riding by feeding it a potion. You grab the potion in your hands, you wave it in front of the dog's face, but the vibrating dog that you are sitting on simply is not interested. So you end up pushing it down in front of the dog's face, opening up its jaw and heaving the potion in, glass and stopper and all. The dog munches down on the glass and the viscous red goop which runs down its throat like a cascading torrent of ketchup. The dog, which was previously vibrating violently, is now slowing down, slowing down, slowing down, slowing down, until the dog comes to a complete stop. No breathing, no movement, almost as though time itself has stopped. The air in the entire room has stopped moving, and the XL bully slowly sinks into the murky brown sewer water, which still goes up to your waist across the post office. But beneath you, within the water, you can feel movement. You can feel the dark shape of the XL bully is changing form. And then it re-emerges, more powerful than ever before. Something has changed inside your companion. He seems calmer, wiser than ever before. Nervous, but strong. You can hear the dog's voice in your mind. Huge man, normal girl. You have saved me from the prison of my own life. Thanks to you, I can realize my real dream. I want to destroy Jupiter. And using the blood of humankind, I can harness enough blood energy to destroy the largest planet in the solar system. Are you with me? Or do you, like many others, stand against me now? Your blood will be mine. Your only choice is if it will come willingly. Suddenly, from behind a packet of skips, you see the voice that had been speaking. Hang on, let me move the wizard dog down. You see the voice that had been speaking to you all this time. It's hiding behind a can of liquid death. Mister, no. Don't trust the dog. Mister, no. Don't trust the dog. You can't trust the dog. The dog's gonna destroy Jupiter. You can't trust him. He's gonna destroy Jupiter. You can't trust him. Don't do it. We love Jupiter. That's a good point. None of these are cats. You're right, I'll bring in a cat. There's also a cat if you want one. This cat's going to destroy Saturn. Okay, how are we getting on for voting here? You are talking about feeding the lemur to the dog. Oh, don't feed me to the dog. I just work in the post office. Don't want to get fed to a dog. Or just sell liquid death. I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything wrong. All I'm doing is trying to protect Jupiter. No, why would you feed me to a dog? I haven't done anything. I'm just trying to sell all I'm trying to do is sell liquid death. And you bring your shitting dog in here. You shat all over the bloody shop. And now you're going to feed me? Ignore the fact that it says the old thing. It's just an error. You have chosen to feed the lemur to the dog. What are you doing? No, I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything. I'm just selling liquid death. The blood of the shop attendant serves me well. I have dined well. And now, once I have your blood also, I will be resourced enough to destroy Jupiter. The dog begins chanting under its breath, while licking the liquid death from around its mouth. Soon your blood will be extracted and Jupiter will be destroyed. It is as though time slows down while you desperately try to extricate yourself from a mess of your own making. Okay, motion for debate. Stroke cat is not an amendment on asking the dog a question. Reject amendment. That doesn't amend, that's a separate motion. Okay, an amendment is being debated to actually instead make the law quite simple. Yeah, I'm moving this to vote. Vote now on whether you want the law to actually be quite simple. Obviously, I have some vested interest in how this goes. Okay, never mind. Okay, neck and neck. That's interesting that your takes on this to go right down the center. Okay, vote results. Okay, a new amendment to make the law twice as complicated as it would have been. Okay, that's open for debate. I think you should debate it a little bit. One argument in favour is maximum pain for the streamer, sure. I need to make some preparations, so please talk amongst yourselves. I really need to make some notes. God. Hello, King of Time. You've joined at just the right time. Okay, vote results. The amendment has won. Does someone want to explain to King of Time the story so far? Oh, don't worry, Industrial Pet. I am in no way surprised by anything that's happening. I wish I was. I wish this was a first for me. Okay, move to vote. Take your vote on this. Do you want the law to be twice as complicated on why the wizard dog wants to destroy Jupiter? millennia ago, when my kind were new. We lived in an age of prosperity. We lived, we loved, and we lost. For we were denizens of the stars. We loved raw meat, and also we were a kind of more aggressive form of other kinds of dogs. And Keir Starmer had barred us, along with samurai swords, from existing in polite society. So we looked for a world beyond ourselves, to be happy. A world just for us. First, we settled on Mercury, which was fine. Then we settled on Neptune. It was all right. Then we had a little dalliance with one of the others. But lo, friend, no, I'm not going to list all the planets. I'm not 100% of the order. But there was one place where truly we had met our match. It was the shithole known as Saturn. Oh no, wait. I want to blow up Jupiter. Fuck. Well, we went to Saturn. And shit, a shithole. We hated it. Crisp packets everywhere. Kids would spit a lot. But we'd say, have you not heard of TB? They say, what's TB? We'd say, oh, God. The kids here haven't even heard of TB. But it was only when we got to Jupiter, the planet I actually hate, that's when things took a bad turn. For in Jupiter, there was why do I hate Jupiter? I spent too long getting these images. In Jupiter, there was Jupiter did this to me and all my people. And it was the architect of the Iraq War. And since then, it's twice as complex as it would have been, yes. I didn't have much, did I? Look, I didn't know the dog was going to become a wizard and then need to be evil. I'm doing my best. Anyway, Jupiter did this to us. And from then on, we vowed that we would get our revenge. Unfortunately, a cat wizard turned us into XL bullies, and we lost our minds. We lost ourselves in the red mist. We were mutated, foolish dogs. We knew not of our past, nor of our future. And here we are again, stood on the very precipice of time, ready to engage with the one thing that serves us: blood. Now tell me, not using a democratic procedure, but just tell me now, do you support my harvesting of blood to get revenge on a planet? Brilliant. Then with your enthusiastic consent, let the ritual begin. Oh, I don't know about this, guys. I don't know if we should be doing this ritual. Oh no. Oh, my blood. Oh no. Oh, my blood. No, my blood. No. Wonderful. Wonderful. You've really done it this time. You've really done it this time. Okay, I think I lost the story a little bit, but I think you lost. Just long story short, I think you lost. I think you lost that one. It doesn't really make any sense what's happening. Yeah, I'll grant that. No, I think you lost this one, actually. But I think it went well. I think we had its moments. But no, I think you lost. Yeah, I think you let the wizard take all the blood in the world, and then I don't know what, it's ambiguous what planet got destroyed. I didn't know that, Big Popper. Did you enjoy tonight? Did you get what you wanted? It was a slow Loris, actually. Not that it really matters at this point. Well, as long as you enjoyed it. I think you all did a great job. As ever, the democracy code is fucked, but I will fix it again. Did I get what I wanted? Did I enjoy it? Are two quite different questions. Yeah, that's fine. As long as one of them's yes, I think we're fine. Do subsequent EPs take place in the same world? I don't know. I think that's for democracy to decide. All right, democracy will return. I'm about to have some busy weeks. So it could be up to a fortnight before democracy returns. We'll see. It might be able to come back, not next week, but the week after. Oh, that is a fortnight. Yeah, all right. Well, I'll see you then. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for being buddies. If you're not already, why not come into the Discord and start talking to people? No one can stop you. There's literally nothing anyone could do to stop you. Apart from me, I could ban you, I guess, kick you out. I'm not incentivized to do that though. What is the bottom of the screen cut off? Does it say word chart? Where? Oh, down there. It's our character sheet. It's the world sheet. It's just that it's true that in this world, the Iraq War was fought by a creamy muck fight from Dick and Dom in the bungalow, and the winners were Iraq. Tony Blair was gunged at The Hague. Wasn't important in the end, really. Okay, everyone. Thank you. Be well. Good night. And goodbye. With 91.6% of the vote, you have chosen to fix the shitting gigantic XL bully that you are riding by feeding it a potion. You grab the potion in your hands, you wave it in front of the dog's face, but the vibrating dog that you are sitting on you done. Still in the corner, scareder than ever, you can hear the skittering little voice moving behind a packet of quavers, saying, "Oh no, the XL bully is shitting. Oh no, the bully is shitting." And yet, aside from quick little movements from the corner of your eye, you have no idea